My father was never a rich man, and I'm so excited that he was not rich because probably I won't be smart enough to think the way I think right now. Probably I just won't be so passionate about wanting things to get better because I have everything I need. Or I would have had everything I needed, you know? So I'm excited that it's not being rich made me smart. It's not being rich made me someone that desires for things to get better. Now, our parents didn't change things. Your parents, my parents, their friends, their colleagues didn't change anything. They discussed about it. 20 years ago, Nigeria was not the best, anyways. It was not bad, but not the best. But then things were getting worse. They just discussed it with their friends. Oh, things are this way, things are this way. And then they had you as a child, or you and your siblings also. And then things began to get the way it is right now, the way it got. And they still kept talking about it. Oh, things are this bad. And then you are 25, 26 right now. And things are getting bad still, and you still depend on your parents for money, for 5,000 naira, for 10,000, for 15,000. Not because it is something you desire to do, but because it is impossible for you to get a job. You got a degree, they said to go to school, you will get a good job. Now you finished from school probably with the first class, you still have no job. It's not your fault, neither is it your parents' fault. But the truth is, if we sit down the way our parents sat down, they talked about it and nothing changed. When you're about 50 and you have a son that is about 25, he's going to be saying exactly the same thing or experiencing the same thing you're experiencing now, if not worse, which I hope it doesn't turn into. And this cycle just continues. Your father, yourself, your son, your son, your father, yourself, your son, and nothing changes. Now, I'm not here to preach or say anything that is not practical. We are going to solve Nigeria's problem by ourselves. Now, the politicians are our problems. Okay, it's easy for us to blame them because there should always be a scapegoat. We can blame them the best or as much as we want. But the truth is, let's assume, I had this opinion, this idea, let's just go to the government house, let's send everybody, let's just kill all of them. Yes, we can kill them, but the truth is the generation we have right now, we young people, and this message is for young people, is going to do exactly the same thing that these politicians are doing right now. We are going to steal the same money they're stealing, we're going to steal the same way, there are maybe smarter ways to steal. We're going to do the same thing. I say this because I've seen the student union government, I've seen how they operate, what they do. There's nothing different from what the terrestrial politicians are doing. So I'm here to say something different. Now it's high time for we Nigerians, youth, young people. If you're 20 and above, I need you guys to just join me. 20 and above. We don't want anyone that's more than 35. If you're 35, please just go and stay at home. We don't want you. It's time for us to wake up. Now we're not coming to occupy Aso Rock, as some people say, or occupy the positions. No. If we occupy it right now without preparing for these positions, we're going to make exactly the same mistake. So how do we prepare? We need a group of visionaries. People to write a new vision for Nigeria. Nigeria has no vision whatsoever right now. You can say vision 2020 or 20. No. Right now, we need people to come up, map out a vision, a new vision for a country we would like to see. A new vision that is going to automatically remove greed from our system, from our mentality. Now, if infrastructures are in place, if you have good roads, electricity, people would think less of what to steal, People would be more responsible. So we have to create a vision, we have to create a plan that is going to knock out greed from our system. It's not possible for us to just say we want to take the position. No, we have to make a plan. So I'm calling on young people. Let's work together. Let's come up with a plan. Let's stop blaming these guys. Now, how are we going to get them out of there? After we have a plan, and they can see they don't fit in this plan, and then we are driven by commitment and patriotism, which I hope most people are, as I am, we would be able to, they will know they don't fit in this plan. They don't fit, so they have to leave. And then you wake up and say, okay, it's APC, or it's PDP, or it's this and that. The problem is not APC, neither is it PDP, because APC is made up of people from PDP, or PDP is from people from APC. So they're not our problems. They are there for 20 years. They did not do anything. They moved to that party because they want. There's not even loyalty in their blood. You know, so they are not our problems. We don't want them. We don't want anyone to wake up and say, join this party and things will get better. Things will never get better with these parties. We need a new plan. We need to make a plan that makes sure not one person, not one man can destabilize the nation, not the president, not the governors. To make a plan that the Senate doesn't just do whatever they want. We need to make a new plan to make sure that the House of Reps is responsible for decisions they make. We need to make a new plan to make sure education is well taken care of. You know, plans, visions. This is what we want Nigeria to be in 2020, in 2014, 2016, 2080. We might not achieve it in 10 years or 15. That's why we need people. I'm calling on you. Let's come out. It's time for us to snatch our country back. I'm getting old, you know. I'm getting old, I know it. And I don't want my son to experience the same thing I have experienced, I am experiencing. I want him to come to get to a country or to be born into a country where he sees everything as possible. Like, there is no impossibility in his mind because the country is working, you know. So I'm calling on you guys. You guys join me. I'm not starting any hashtags or anything. The purpose of this video is for you to go home, think about this, think about what it is you can do, you know, think about how we can come together. I'm working with some of my friends to map out a plan on how we can achieve something, like on a very large scale for Nigerians, for youths between 20 and 35, for us to change things. So think about this. There will be further information if things go well, which I really hope they do, and then we can see how we make things better. It's time for us to snatch back our country. Now that's the reason why I said this video is strictly for Nigerians, and it doesn't apply to only Nigeria. It applies to Africans. Our leaders in every part of Nigeria are the same. All of them are the same. But we cannot send them yet because we need a plan. If we don't want to make the same mistakes they are making, we need to sit down before we get into power, make this plan we want to go execute, and then we see things change for the better. So rail system working, electricity perfect, the roads perfect, the medical system perfect, the schools, the colleges, the universities, everything working well. And then you'll be surprised nobody wants to even travel to these countries that people are killing themselves over on the Mediterranean and all, you know, really. So thank you guys for joining me. Think about these things. New video, a more fun videos drops next Thursday. I just wanted to get this off my chest as fast as I could, you know. I want to say a big thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed down here, just right about here. And also don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. You can tweet at me, Famsplings, F-A-M-S, not double S, F-A-M-S-P-L-I-N-X, or follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. Also you can actually follow my Facebook page. There will be more details shortly about this. I want to say a big thank you to you guys. Love you. Bye.